Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So I'm back with the second part of Avatar: The Last Airbender: The Promise. So this is part 2 of 3 of a trilogy, I believe it is. I'm 100% certain it's 3. If there's a 4, I'll read it, but I'll double check after I read this one if there's a 4. So anyways, let's get started. Alright, let's get through all this. Of course, we start with the lovey-dovey stuff. Ugh. Stop picking her nose. Yeah, she is. What? Everybody does it. I like how they put dig. Because that's what you do. You're basically digging for gold when you're picking your nose. I was talking about them, not you. Oh, you too. Uh, Pretty sure that's Toff's middle bending school. Well, it's been fun, guys, but I gotta get back to my school. Leaving already, Toff? Yeah, someone's gotta keep the lily livers, my students, in line. Wait, you can't leave me alone with them. The Usate's only gonna get worse after you're gone. How am I supposed to keep my food down? Well, you could come with me. No. Hey, how about I go with you? She just said that. Great idea, Sokka. Wish I'd thought of it. Katara, Aang, I'm going with Toph to check out her school, not because you two are giving me the oogies or anything. Oh, that sounds good. We'll pick you up on the way back from Ba Sing Se. Hold on, guys. Just give Upper a second to land. Don't bother, Twinkle Toes. We're close enough to the ground. I can smell the tree near my school. See, like, Sokka's trying to smell it. Come on. Hey, isn't that the hand you were just using to pick your... Ah... I gotta let go of you, but don't worry. I'm worried. Alright, so it's gonna just made a slide. But how's he meant to go? Cause see how it turns that way? It goes left and then straight and then right. With the speed Sokka's going at, wouldn't he just go off the side when he reaches the bottom? You know what I mean? That turning point. Oof. Told you not to worry. I tasted my own stomach when we were halfway down, but by the end, not a bad way to travel. So how'd you come up with the idea of starting your own school? After training Aang, I realized how fulfilling teaching can be. I helped him reach his potential as an earthbender, as the Avatar, and as a human being. I felt like I really made a difference. So when I discovered metal bending, I knew in my heart that I had to share it with the world. It was almost like a calling. Who are you kidding? You just like telling people what to do. Yeah. And yelling. I love yelling. Where do you lily livers think you're going? Don't tell me you were trying to escape. Give up on your training. I'm gonna put you in so much hurt you won't remember what day of the week it is. Seafood tough. Oh, this is bad. We are so doomed. Seafood tough. Who's that? Oh yeah, Sokka. These are my students. Hutun, please, sir, save us from our doom. Panga, your biceps are enormous. And Mu, the dark one. The dark one. Lily Livers, this is my friend Sokka. It's like, oh, I don't know about enormous biceps. Impressively large, maybe. You are my new boyfriend starting right now. Like, how old is she? Yeah, that's awesome. How old are you, Panga? Almost 16. And by almost you mean 9. I see. Crack. So, what were we talking about before before all this nice to meet you garbage? That's right, we were talking about hurt. Please, Seafood Tough, we weren't trying to run away, we were kicked out. They wouldn't even let me pack all my shoes first. I hate practicing forms, but getting kicked out is the worst. Kicked out? Kicked out by who? Breathe in, disciples of Kunio. Breathe in the fury of our ancestors. Breathe in the glory of Fire Nation. Yeah, get out. Get out of my school. Who dares disturb Master Kunio's firebending dojo? Firebending dojo? This is the Beifong Metal Bending Academy. Stomp. My students and I left this building in deference to the Harmony Restoration movement, but now that the Fire Lord has recovered his senses and withdrawn his support for the movement, we've come to reclaim what is rightfully ours. I see, and he burned the thing and it says Fire Nation. Yep. Fire Lord Zuko is off his gourd. You people don't belong here. This is the Earth Kingdoms and the world's first school of metal bending. Puh. Oh, is that psh? Look at these smug kids over there. Psh, shame on you for selling such a fantasy to these poor dupes, young lady. Everyone knows that metal bending doesn't exist. Gah! Master Kuno. Watch carefully, disciples. Your master's about to teach this dirt girl a lesson. I'd love to see you try. Bring it on. Okay, everybody, calm down. If you two start fighting, there won't be a building left to fight over. This place is meant to be a school, right? It seems to me that it ought to go to whichever school is more effective. My boyfriend's so reasonable. Good point. Rather than settle this with a match between the teachers, we'll settle it with a match between our students. A match to the death. Yes. Oh, dumb upon... Oh, look. Sorry, getting tongue-tied. Oh, doom upon doom. Figures it end this way. Does that mean I won't get all my shoes back? Well, how about a match to the sit instead? What? You know, a match to the sit. No, I don't know because you just made it up. Whichever team can force a member of the other team to sit down first wins. Well, I guess. As long as we still get to beat up people. So we're only partially doomed. What great ideas my boyfriend has. Whatever, I'll still hate it. Come back in 3 days, Master Cunyo. We'll have the match ready then. 3 days? Why should we wait? Or we could settle it right now, Master Pointy Head. Just you and me. Gah. 3 days it is. I don't know about this soccer. The lily livers can't even... Oh, come on, Toph. Those firebenders are a bunch of little kids. With 3 days of intense training, you guys will be able to take them. Before we leave, disciples of Kinyo, let's give our opponents the Kunyo salute. Beware, enemies of Kunyo, for we shall roast you in the flames of your own defeat. The love Sokka's face. What's that you're always saying, Hotun? We're doomed? Pretty much. Find yourself a nice quiet hill to spend the night, okay, buddy? I'll whistle for you tomorrow after meeting the Earth King. Now we have to find a place to spend the night. I'm sure Iroh has a couple of spare rooms. Do you remember how to get to his tea shop from here? I think we go. Oh my gosh, is it like really you? Eek. I can't believe it. It's really you with your flying lemur and everything. I had this recurring dream where I'd wake up and you'd just be there all magically and stuff. I'd be like, wow, you're really here. Eek. But then I'd be like, oh no, it's just a dream, but now it's real and everything. So wow. I bet your Katara's gonna get jealous or something. Even though it's over nothing. I'm sorry. Have we met? Oh my gosh, it's me who should be sorry. I'm He-Wan, co-president and co-founder of the official Avatar Aang fan club, Ba Sing Se chapter, and this is Wu Yi, my fellow co-president and co-founder. Can I just say your lemur is so cute? Eek. Wow, did you hear that? They started a fan club for me. Wonderful. Nice to meet you both. I'm Aang. My lemur's name is Momo. Momo is the cutest name ever. Ahem. Oh, and this is Katara. My girlfriend Katara. Hi. What an honor it is to meet Avatar Aang's first girlfriend. Why, thank you. Wait, what do you mean first? Uh-oh. And she's like, I'm gonna be the second. Aang, we should get going. It's getting late, and we need to find a place. Oh my gosh, you guys are looking for a place to stay? It'd be so amazing if you stayed at our clubhouse. It's just down the street, and we like made it look like the Western Air Temple because most of our club members are girls and everything. Wow, I'd love to see it. You said this is modeled after the Western Air Temple? Yeah, Wan Yi did like all the decorating to make it look upside down and everything like the real temple is. Eek, do you like it? I love it. Thank you, official Avatar Aang fan club. I'm flattered. Come on, Katara, let's check it out. Can't wait. Oh, there's the prison. Whoop, hold on, just turn this volume down in case something goes wrong. Do you remember those family vacations we used to take on Amber Island? Well, there we go. Once at the beach, you couldn't have been older than 3 at the time. We saw a hawk attacking a turtle crab by the water. There we go. You ran as fast as your little legs would carry you to rescue that turtle crab. Even then, you possessed an odd affinity for the weak. But then, when the crab had the turtle crab, but then when you had the turtle crab safely in your arms, you hesitated. The hawk looked at you with hungry eyes, and you realized you were condemning it to starve. You didn't know whether to side with the hawk or the turtle crab. Before you could reach a decision, a giant wave washed over you and carried you out into the ocean. I dove in myself to save you. You spent the rest of the day in your mother's arms, vomiting seawater. I came here. Sorry about that. I came here looking for advice. I want to know how you were able to sleep peacefully in spite of the pressures of the throne. And I told you. I don't see how an old family memory. I'm tired, Zuko. We're done talking for now. Perhaps we will continue tomorrow. Bring more tea. Yeah, nothing, no movement at all. How am I supposed to impress my boyfriend? I hate failure. This is bad. I can't concentrate on forms with Doom coming in 2 days. I'm sick of hearing about Doom. I'm not practicing with you anymore. I hate, I hate all of this. So these were the most qualified students you could find, huh? It wasn't me. It was this. Ooh, space bracelet. Oh, how I miss you, Space Sword. About a year ago, I noticed that every now and then, when I was in public, my bracelet would shiver the tiniest bit. Yep, shiver, yep. Eventually, I figured out that this would happen when someone around me got super emotional, so I had an idea. Maybe these people who could move my bracelet could also become metal benders. I started recruiting them to my school. I could only feel it when I was really paying attention. I met Hutan in a ramen house. He'd just found a spider wasp in his soup. Eek, doomed. I swallowed a mouthful of doom. Actually, it was more like half a spider wasp. Penga was in the marketplace arguing over shoes with one of her family servants. Forgive me, Mistress Penga, but we've already spent all the money your parents allotted for this shopping trip. I want them, I want them, I want them. And the dark one was people watching at a street corner. He's still the same. I hate you, and you, and you, and you. That sounds about right. Katara found out she was a waterbender because the ice would crack whenever I made her mad. Whenever she got super emotional. Yeah, but there's a problem with finding students that way. Think about it. What kind of people get super emotional in public? Crazy people? Crazy people. And even worse, the whole thing is just a theory. Nobody in that sorry group of lily livers has moved even the smallest piece of metal since they've been here. Not even a coin. Listen, I don't like to brag, but you love to brag. Okay, I love to brag, but soccer of the Southern Water Tribe is just what this school needs. What are you talking about? You're not a bender of anything, let alone metal. Oh, but I am a bender. I may not be able to bend any of the elements, but I can bend people's motivation. I'm a motivational bender. That's a stretch. Hey, who led the invasion on the day of Black Sun? Who started training warriors in his own tribe when he was just a kid? Sokka the motivational bender. That's who. Just explain to me metal bending basics, then leave the lily livers, I mean your students, to me. To become a true metal bender, you have to not only see the metal, but hear the metal, taste the metal, and be the metal. That doesn't even make sense. Why should we listen to you? You're not a bender. Don't talk to my boyfriend that way. I've already explained this to you guys. I am a bender of motivation. Hey, Sokka, am I doing this right? I'm trying to roll my eyes at you. Look, people, can we just give this a shot? Let's start with a defending palm technique. First, take a steady and strong stance, just like Sifu Toph taught you. Next, gather your chi deep in your gut. Feel your gut heat up like a furnace. Now let your gut furnace refine your senses. Close your eyes and feel the earth around you. Then feel the metal within that earth. Now feel the metal coins coming at you and stop them in midair. Come on, Team Beifong, let's metal bend. Ow, ow, ow. I'm bleeding, right? Ow, my forehead's gonna get infected, and then you better buy me some shoes to make up for this. Do I even need to say it? I know, the Dark One, you hate me. Nice going, a great bender of people's motivation. Amazing what a difference a fancy headband makes. You're not very helpful right now. Oh my god, yeah. This is like when Aang went to Kyoshi Island and he had all those fangirls. That's where Sokka first met Suki. And this is a technique called air scooter. I invented it when I was training at the Southern Air Temple. It's part of how I earned my tattoos. Look at him go. Wow, how does he do that? Clap, clap, clap. There's those girls looking at Momo. Avatar Aang is so dreamy. And here's a brand new technique I've been working on. First, I make a handful of air marbles, and then I turn them into air scooters. Ha ha ha, wee, whoa. I like how they got Aang like on the shirts and they got his face. Avatar Aang, good morning, he want. Come join the fun. I'd like to introduce you to somebody. This is my fellow co-president and co-founder, Yi Li. She's wanted to meet you since like forever. Yeah, I was about to say, wait, I thought the other girl was a co-president. Another co-president and co-founder? How many co-presidents and co-founders are there? Yeah, that's a very good question. Okay, I guess that answers our question. It's such an honor, Avatar Aang. I want to show you something I bought from a traveling merchant a couple years ago. Wow, an airbender's flute. Monk Gaetsu used to have one just like it. I just knew it had to be from the Air Nomads. Do you know how to play it? I guess that answers his question. Look at Momo, he has no idea what's going on. He's like, "Oh, okay, I'm just gonna be coming along for a ride." The Avatar's even more dreamy when he plays music. Oh, I see Katara's getting jealous there. I hate to ruin your fun, Aang, but shouldn't we get going? We're here to meet with the Earth King, remember? You're probably right. Yeah. Well, you certainly seem to enjoy those girls' attention. Weren't they amazing? I know it's just a silly fan club, but for a moment there, it almost felt like I was at home again, with my people. Thanks for agreeing to stay there for the night, sweetie. It meant the world to me. What? It's like, oh, okay. Don't thank me, Aang. I don't deserve it. So, did they stay there for the night, or haven't they stayed there yet? I'm not too sure. Sip. I stayed up all night thinking about what you said. At the beach, I was overwhelmed by my circumstances because I couldn't decide whose side to take. I should have sided with the hawk. It was strong and noble, much like the Fire Nation. It had earned its meal. But I've already done that, Father. I'm no longer neglecting the needs of my own people as I did when I first took the throne, and I still can't sleep. You're only partially correct uh, in your what? In your assessment. I thought it was like agreement. And I was like, wait, what? Your sleeplessness does indeed stem from your inability to choose sides to distinguish what is right, but you are wrong about the hawk. So you're saying I should have defended the turtle crab? I should have sided with the weaker of the two? What I'm saying is this: there is no right or wrong apart from what you decide. Who you choose to defend deserves to sorry about that, deserves to be defined simply because you choose them. You are the Fire Lord. What you choose by definition is right. No, no, right and wrong are bigger than me or you or even the Avatar. And I believe that the Avatar, the Earth King, and I can come closest to what's right by working together. I've heard rumors about this little meeting of yours. Do you think the Earth King, after being humiliated time and time again by our own mighty nation and his own incompetence, will be reasonable? Do you think he'll treat the remaining Fire Nation colonials fairly? In an attempt to restore his own dignity, he'll send out his army to crush them. If you truly are the Fire Lord, you will defend the Fire Nation citizens of Yu Dao ferociously. Not simply because they are your people, but because they are an expression of your will. I'm going to wait, and my patience will be rewarded with a peaceful resolution for everyone. Even as we speak, the Avatar is an irrelevant relic of a bygone age. He wants to keep the world frozen in time by denying the inevitable victory of the strong over the weak. Avatar Aang is my friend. More often than not, he's been on my side. That's right. I trust him. On the side of right. On the side that's right. Sorry. More than you trust yourself. You sicken me, Zuko. Leave my presence. Who are you to talk to me this way? Have you forgotten your current place in leave my presence? And I think that's Suki there. Look alive, lily livers. Take your horse stand steady and strong. Make your gut furnace and use it to feel the metal in front of you. Now kick. Kick like your life depends on it. Not even a shiver. Aren't you gonna yell at us? No. Hey, Toph. Sorry to bug you during training, but something important just happened. Take a break, guys. We've already had 3 breaks this morning. The match is tomorrow. I said take a break. I just had the best idea ever. You, you said something important just happened. I did, in my brain. Listen, you said your students were able to move your space bracelet when they were super emotional. Well, to make them into metal benders, we just have to get them super mega uber emotional. And how do you plan to do that? Let me guess, you're gonna wear 2 fancy headbands? Very funny. I've been thinking for Who 10, it's easy. Doom, yes, and Penga, shoes, of course. The Dark One's the only one I can't figure out. What gets to him more than anything in the whole world? His real name, but I promised I would never tell anybody. Please, 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 please. Quit your blubbering. No way, what were his parents thinking? I know, right? No wonder that guy hates everything. Now, you remember what you did during our final battle with Ozai in the cabin of the Fire Nation airship? Sorry, I need you to do something like that. If only we had a whole bunch of metal to work with. Why didn't you say so? There's a bunker full of metal under the school building. Whoa, look at all this Fire Nation armor. These are all kid-sized. Who would make armor for little kids? A weirdo like Kunio, that's who. So here's what I need you to make with your metal bending powers. Hello, how many times do I have to remind you? Right, sorry about. Uh, s- sorry about. I just. Oh, sorry. Blah. I missed how. Right, sorry. How about I just describe it to you? So then we got the picture of Sokka describing to Toph what he wants her to make. That's incredible, Toph Beifong. You've really outdone yourself. Just call me the greatest earthbender of all time. Haha! No, seriously, I want you to call me that. Toph, you are the greatest earthbender of all time. Gee, thanks, Sokka. That's so sweet of you. One last exercise, and then we'll call it a day. Earthbenders create a barrier. Now, everyone, attack. Good work. We'll meet again tomorrow morning. Same place. Psst. Korai. Sneers. No, okay, then. Wasn't expecting that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. You've been missing our dates so you could train with firebenders? So I could train with my cousins, and only two of them are firebenders. We have to be ready to defend Yu Dao. Didn't you hear those protesters outside the city walls a couple of days ago? Dot dot dot. Don't tell me you were a part of that. We were leading that. Get away from me. Oof. Yu Dao is a Fire Nation colony. Smellerby said, I don't care what Smellerby said. You have to choose, Korai. Are you Earth Kingdom or are you Fire Nation? Choose, choose, choose. All my life, people have been asking me to choose. I am an Earthbender and I am a Fire Nation citizen. And I live in Yu Dao. That's what I choose. Now, you choose, Sneers. Do you want to follow Smellerby or do you want to be with me? Greetings, Earth King Kuei. Avatar Aang, Katara of the Southern Water Tribe. It's been much too long. I heard you were in the Earth Kingdom dealing with the situation at Yu Dao. Thank you for all your help with the removal of the colony. The remaining few seem to be more difficult than. That's why we're here, Your Majesty. We'd like to set up a meeting between you and Fire Lord Zuko. Yu Dao is still there. For now. So then, the Fire Lord persists in denying the movement. He support his denying the movement his support. He wants to keep his colonies. Earth King Kuei, I'm on your side. The people of the Fire Nation don't belong in your kingdom, so the Harmony Restoration movement has to continue. With a little convincing, I'm sure Fire Lord Zuko has legitimate concerns about the colonials who still live there. We really need to sit down and talk through our options. Maybe there's something we missed. This is bad. Oh, whoops, sorry. This is bad. Why do we have to eat outside? The outside is so dark, cold, dirty, doomy. Hutan, that's not even a word. And besides, a campfire is the perfect setting for a little team Beifong bonding. I think it's romantic. No, it's not. Where's Sifu Top? How come she gets to miss out on all the bondings? She'll be here soon. She just had to take care of some stuff. You know, Sifu-ish type stuff first. Hey, do you guys remember that flying ball banner that used to be in the training room? The one Kunio burned down? Anybody know why that was there? Oh, my boyfriend's so silly sometimes. Everyone in the Earth Kingdom knows that the white flying boar is the Beifong family symbol. I didn't know that. Or maybe I did, but forgot. No, I mean, yes it is. But that's not why that banner was there. Sifu Toph hung that banner up to placate the winged boar spirit that haunts this mountain. Winged boar spirit? What are you talking about? Yes, the winged boar spirit, the ancient harbinger of doom and eater of fine footwear. Doom? Footwear? And now that Kunyo's burnt down the banner, we can probably expect to. Oh, look, speak of the winged boar spirit. There it is, right now. Roar. Ah, it's eating my shoes. How'd it find my shoes? Calm, calm, calm. Mommy, save me from my doom. No, not the jade platforms. Anything but the jade. But look, she's foaming at the mouth. She's like got rabies. This is ridiculous. I know that's you in there, Sifu Tough. Very perceptive, the Dark One. Or should I say, Muchi Gucci La Pucci the Third. By uttering that name, you've lodged a splinter in my soul. That is a weird name. This is going better than I'd hoped. Everybody feel all that emotion coursing through your bodies. I want you to direct it at these coins. Let's metal bend, Team Bayfongs. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Sob, sob. My shoes, my shoes. Team Bayfongs. Sweetie, you have to try this. Oh god, he's still going off, sweetie. I'm still working on these delicious pan-fried noodles. This has to be the best tofu I've ever tasted, right, Momo? Avatar Aang and Katara, thank you for giving me time to ponder our present situation. No problem, your earthiness. Thank you for dinner. So when should we set up our meeting with Fire Lord Zuko? I'm sorry, but you're not going to like what I have to say. All my life, I've been weak. So weak that my most trusted advisor was able to hide 100 years' war behind a curtain of lies. Well, I'm tired of being weak. It's time for me to be a man. What's that supposed to mean? Fire Lord Zuko promised he would see the Harmony Restoration movement through to the very end. Now he's turned his promise into a lie. Why should I meet with him so he can tell me more lies? I will not stand for any more lies. I will order General How. I will order what? Oh, okay, it's a name. I will order General How to lead my troops to Yu Dao and enforce harmony. Your Majesty, do you even hear what you're saying? Please, Earth King Kuei, sending your army there will be seen as a declaration of war. The Fire Nation residents of Yu Dao will either leave my kingdom peacefully or face the most dire of consequences. That is my decision. If you are not with me, Avatar Aang, then I can only assume that you are against me. Toph, there you are. Don't give up yet, okay? I just got a brand new best idea ever. What if I rig it so you ever think about metal? Nope. When I have extra thinking time, I usually spend it on food, meat especially. Metal is just a part of Earth that's been purified and refined. But how does it become like that? By getting heated, metalled, and pounded. By going through pressure and pain. I discovered metal bending in a tiny metal cell when Master Yu and Xin Fu were taking me back to my parents. That whole trip, all I could think about was how my parents expected me to be something I'm not. Sure, they wanted me to be helpless, but they also wanted me to be a cultured, well-mannered, soft-spoken little lady. All I felt was pressure and pain. When I brought Huton, Panga, and the Dark One to this school, I expected them to be metal benders. I was going to make them tough enough to move the most stubborn part of the most stubborn element. I expected them to be something they're not. How is what I'm doing to them different from what my parents did to me? Maybe the Beifong Metal Bending Academy is just a way for me to pass all that pressure and pain to someone else. No, Toph, that's not what this place is at all. When Konyo comes tomorrow, I'm going to go up to him and sit down. He can have his school back. We have to get back to Yu Dao, the sooner the better. Hopefully we can convince the Fire Nation colonists to evacuate before General Hao gets before General Hao gets there. Those people would be leaving their homes, maybe even their families, and what happens if they refuse to go? The Earth King is right, not about sending his army, but about Zuko breaking his promise. Promises shouldn't be broken. Not ever. Sorry, buddy. We've got a long night of flying ahead of us. Yep. And who's this? Fly, messenger birds, fly. Tell our sisters in the Yu Dao chapter that the Avatar needs their help. Okay then. Greetings, enemies of Kunyao. Prepare to be roasted in your flames of in the flames of your defeat. Nice headgear. I find it way convenient. I find it a sorry. I find it a convenient way to carry flags. I can take it off any time I want. I don't think you can. Where are your students, young lady? It's time to begin our deadly match to the sit. I don't know where they are, but it doesn't matter. You can have your school back, Kunio. You win this match just to the sit. Haha, I knew it. I'm just gonna sit down. Seafood tough, don't sit down. The metal worked. Ow. Clink clink. Huton, did you just metal bend? Huton figured it out. Yeah, I did. I can't believe it. Normally I'd pummel you for hitting me in the butt, but in this case, good job. Please don't sit down, Seafood Top. Last night, the three of us heard. Is this some kind of dirt people trick? Disciples of Kunio, attack. Uh-oh. Ah. Come on, Team Beifong. It's no time to hide. Let's metal bend. Oof. Haha, this is easy. Ouch. I hate that it took us this long to figure it out. Hell. Yikes. Stop firebending, my fellow disciples. We're just heating up the coins. Don't you dare stop, disciples of Kinyo. Never stop firebending. Never. Oh, and they got him. Gah! Rattle, rattle, rattle. Clang, clang, clang. Yow. Or is it yow? And he sat down. You guys ought to be really proud of yourselves. Panga, I'm impressed. Kick rocks, loser. I'm over you. Hoton's the one for me now. What? Seafood Toff, last night the three of us were packed up and ready to leave. Then we overheard what you said about us. I don't get it. I didn't say a single nice thing about any of you. You told my ex that you expected us to become metal benders. Nobody's ever expected me to be anything other than a wimp. A spoiled brat. A tall, dark, mysterious hunk. Really? Why can't people see I'm more than just a pretty face? I have a soul of a poet. Seafood Toff, you are the first person to believe that we can become more than what we are. What are you lily livers waiting for then? You think getting some coins to fly through the air makes you metal bending masters? Get back to practice. Yes, Seafood Toff. What's happening here? I don't know what's Zuko doing. Whoosh. This isn't me. Sing. I know you've been secretly meeting with Ozai. My, who did you hear that from? Does it matter? Not from you. I know I kept screwing up, but please, I love you, Mai. I know, but lately I've realized that you love your secrets more. You have an easy time keeping them when you're alone. What are you telling me? Goodbye, Fire Lord. Mai, come back. I order you to come back. What? Why would I say that? So stupid. This is my fault. I'm so sorry. When I asked her to talk to you about your father, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. Suki, but how did you know? I followed you yesterday morning. Sorry about that too. We just wanted to know what was going on, to see if we could help in some way. The Kyoshi warriors are really worried about you, Zuko. I'm really worried about you. Fire Lord Zuko, General Mark. A message has arrived from the spies you sent to the Earth Kingdom. You sent spies? I cannot believe you sent spies. What? Your suspicions are confirmed. The Earth King's army now marches towards Yu Dao. Father, you were right. Uh-oh, that's not good. Look at this guy. Cannot believe it. Zuko's getting his army ready to be concluded. So yeah, there are only 3 books left. I just got this last one to read, and then I start another set. So anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.